I would like to start out today by showing you pictures of three animals. Cowboy, a beautiful but grouchy Palomino horse. Ruger, a sweet and lovable boxer. And Mama Cat, who is just Mama Cat, the calico. You're probably wondering what a horse, a dog, and a cat have in common. Well, all three of these animals were abandoned. They were left to die with no food, no shelter, no water, all right here in northeastern Oregon. When we rescued Cowboy, he was nothing but skin and bones. He's probably put on 400 pounds since that time. He still bears the emotional scars of starving. He'll eat anything: bark, leaves, trees, fence posts. He has this amazing ability to spread out his front feet and get underneath things so he can eat grass under the fence. He can put his feet on the bottom rail of the gate to eat on the other side. He can do anything to get food. Ruger was abandoned on the streets in La Grande. During the winters with snow, freezing cold temperatures, my son Tyler adopted him just a week or so before he was ready to be euthanized. You have to watch how much you feed him because he'll eat until he's sick, because he also still bears the scars from starving and not knowing when he's going to get his next meal. Mama Cat showed up on our patio one summer afternoon, starving, hungry, and obviously pregnant. We adopted her. She had 4 kittens, which we gave up for adoption to other good homes, and we immediately took her up and had her spayed. These three animals are not alone. According to the Pioneer Humane Society of Umatilla County, as we speak, in the United States there is an estimated 25 million dogs and cats that are homeless. More than 14 million of those dogs and cats will be euthanized before the end of this year. This does not include the horses, ponies, mules, and so forth, any other kind of animal that has been dumped that nobody wants. If you search for abandoned animals on the internet, you can get 19,200,000 hits in just 8 seconds. If you do this, I would advise you to not look at the pictures of the animals, as they are heartbreaking, they'll make you sick, and they're just awful. Locally, every few months we hear on the news that somebody in the county has had their animals taken away from them for abuse or neglect. It happened recently in Malala County, where 120 horses were removed from their owners for neglect. And in July of 2010, 5 horses were found abandoned at Cold Springs Wildlife Refuge here in Hermiston. Take a walk around Hermiston or Pendleton, and you can see many feral cats. Feral cats are cats that have been born to an abandoned cat, and they've never been touched or held or anything by humans. Over a 7-year period, a single female feral cat can have at least 420,000 descendants. According to Animal Network, one pair of breeding cats can produce 80 million unwanted feral cats. Yes, you heard me right. That was 80 million feral cats. What can we do to stop this problem? One of the most important things is to know what you're getting before you get any kind of animal. Do your research. The internet has all kinds of information about animals. For example, if you want to get a dog, look at what kind of dogs there are that will meet your living lifestyle. For example, a boxer could not live in an apartment. It would just about kill them. Make sure that you can afford to get your pet spayed and neutered. Find out how much that costs ahead of time. There are clinics that give discounted prices. If you want a horse, look into what it takes to own one. You need to take care of their feed, their shots, shoes, feet trimming, and you also do transportation for them. Let's stop the plight of these poor animals like Cowboy, Ruger, and Mama Cat. Do the research, know what you're getting into, and if you can give your support, whether it's your time or your money, give it to the local Humane Society or shelter. Be a responsible animal owner.